is all messed up, but it's okay. I will try to somehow change that. Man, here's what I'm looking at. I'm trying to change my thumbnail for my stream. I just want to delete my thumbnail because I don't have a new thumbnail, you know. But it won't let me, man. Why won't it just let me remove my thumbnail? Come on, YouTube. What are you doing? Am I crazy? Or what? You know? Anyways, it will have to do. Alright, what are y'all saying? Daily problem? So the absolutes for all indices I and j in the string. So the absolute difference between any frequencies of any characters needs to be less than or equal to k. And we need to know the minimum number of characters that we need to delete. So I think for sure we gotta do a frequency map. Just Evany, what's happened? I'm not taking the contest today, but thank you very much. I'm just chilling. Alright, let's see. Let me look at this one. So how many D's, how many everything we got? Do a frequency map. B1D. Here's where I am. C, B, D, C. So that's how it looks, right? And then I'll use like a map so it's ordered. And then I suppose we just keep erasing the least frequent. Let's see. No. What do we do, man? So if this one K is 2, they say the answer is 3. And how do we do that? We just take 2 D's out? No, 1 occurrence of A, 1 occurrence of D. Or it can be 2 D's? No. Yeah. We could do 2 D's or 1 A, 1 D. Is this easy? What am I thinking of here? So this one has... We just delete the B and everything is okay. How am I gonna do this? I've already solved it, but I don't remember what I did, you know? It seems for sure we need some type of frequency map, and I'm not sure if we just erase, if we can erase the smallest thing. Not sure. Pixel Pusher, what's happening? Are the buyouts new silent layoffs? Silent? What do you mean silent? Those aren't silent, man. Everybody knows about those buyouts, man. Hey, Pixel Pusher, did you do the bi-weekly? They don't have to put those on Warn? Are you sure? I think they do. I just got Guardian back, so I'm gonna idle the contest for a bit. It's only 21:39. Dang, you mean if I had really just stopped taking the contest, I'd have become a Guardian. For just chilling. Now I'm just... What am I now? I'm so far away, man. 1931. I'm gonna take a break from the contest. I'm not taking the contest tonight, and I probably won't take the contest for a few months. But I will continue taking the contest at some point in the future. Yeah, a few months, man, because I'm busy this summer, basically. I can't even solve the daily problem, even though I've solved it in the past a year ago. Thought warn is when the company initiates the terminations. Isn't buyback initiated by the employee, same as resignation? I don't know anything about the laws like that, smart coder, but I do know that they have to give us like 60 days and 90 days notice if we're in New York or New Jersey or something, which is like some Warren Act stuff. I don't really know any laws, man. And married, yeah, I'm married now, but life is still pretty similar. Alright, minimum number of characters we need to delete to make the word case special. It's either we delete the biggest ones or we erase the smallest ones. Right? So I guess it's like whichever one is the minimum of the minimum frequency or the maximum frequency. Let me see, 5 minus 1 is 4. And here they give k is 2 minus k. Something like that. Oh, type racer. Alright, let's do type racer. I don't have type racer cam set up today. Real quick, type racer. First race is the warm-up, second race is the championship round. Alright, you guys ready? Here we go, here we go. Warm-up time. Pixel Pusher ain't even in here right now. Can you play single player? Crunk Master Cash. What's happening? What do you mean single player? Type racer? This is just the warm-up. Dang, Q with the 109. Probably back on your original keyboard. For practice, yeah, you can play Type Racer single player for sure. Clistar 74. Smart Coder 77. Alright. Championship round is about to begin. Oh, Pixel Pusher is in the house. Here we go, here we go. Oh lordy, this looks hard. This looks like a hard passage, man. I ain't gonna lie. This is the hardest passage I've ever typed in my life. Man, 70 WPMs. What a crazy low score. I only misspelled every word. Yeah, I feel like that too, Q. 145. Tuki. Welcome to the party. No prediction? Yeah. Sorry, no prediction. Alright, 145 for Pixel Pusher. Alright, here we go. Minimum deletions, man. How the hell are we gonna do it? I don't know how we're gonna do it, man. I wonder if it's like a sliding window. Like, how do you know what to delete? Slide a window. Man, my LeetCode brain is so bad these days. Spoopdy, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. If I slid this window and I get grow the window, and our window is valid. And then now Coding with Club. Thank you very much for that sub. Thank you so much, man. I'm so overdoing LeetCode. Companies need to get over that. That's how you feel? I mean, I don't know. My mind's not really on LeetCode these days. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm not having as much fun as I used to doing LeetCode. I think it's mainly because the contest isn't as fun anymore for me. So I don't even feel like training that much, you know? But I don't know. I still would like to do algorithms. But I do feel like vibe coding is a lot more fun for me these days. I think the time for LeetCode is on the brink of ending. Yeah, man. I think it could go either way. I think there's a chance LeetCode disappears from interviews, but I don't think it will happen overnight because the whole industry is trained on LeetCode. Maybe, all right, if they can't figure out an alternative to LeetCode, then I think it's gonna be in-person interviews for LeetCode, which will make LeetCode rise again, you know. But if they can't figure out an alternative to LeetCode, I don't know. Or what would an alternative to LeetCode be, especially for bigger companies? Because bigger companies don't even really know which role they're gonna put you in. They just want to know that you're competent in some sense, you know? Because they want you to plug you in like anywhere, or maybe like Google, it's so proprietary. How are we gonna test you on our internal tooling when no one in public uses it, right? Or like coding standards are so different, or I don't know. Anyways, let me think about this dang daily problem. Something will change most likely. Yeah, something might change. We'll see. I'm very interested in what happens, man. Man, how can I solve this problem? We can only delete characters, so maybe you'll design an agent that competes to complete the entire repository of LeetCode questions. What? Man, all these LeetCode questions are already solvable by LLMs. I might just keep myself here in higher education for a while longer until I can see what's up. Higher education? What do you mean, like a master's? Are you getting your PhD, man? What are you talking about? Hey, should I take a hint? Is my brain just not working these days for LeetCode? Even though I've solved it in the past, I still don't really know what to do. Clearly, it's either we have a choice. We have to like, I wouldn't mind it, but I meant where I work. I see. All right, I'm gonna read some hints, man. I'm gonna read some hints. Count. I already know this. Let me read another hint. That hint doesn't count. Wait, suppose we select several characters as the final answer and let X be the character with the smallest frequency in the answer. It can be shown out of the selected characters. The optimal solution will never delete an occurrence of character X. So what does that mean? We just try to iterate through and pin oh shit, and pin the thing as this as the minimum, so that means the maximum would be this, And then anything else above that, we'd have to bring it down to the maximum. I still don't know, man. I'm gonna just look at my old submission. Interesting things, huh? Did I come up with this on my own? I don't know. I don't even know. I can't even read that code, man. Anyways, forget the daily problem. I'm just gonna do the bi-weekly virtual that was this morning. I'm gonna do that and then we'll see what I'll do after that. New daily is up, man. Should I do the new daily now? Wait, basically you were fixing a character as the smallest frequency that is still kept. Anything else less was fully deleted. Anything else with more was just lowered. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Man, how do you read that so fast? Pixel Pusher. I looked at that thing, I was like, I kind of see what's going on. Maybe I'm just having focus issues on LeetCode, man. Alright. Sarthak says the new daily is up. So maybe I'll check out the new daily. This bi-weekly was more L? Dang. Well, good thing I didn't take it, man. I solved it. Your solution is the same. Interesting. Yeah, this technique, whatever I did for that solution, maybe I read the hints because I don't think I came up with that naturally, man. I don't think my mind works like that. Or maybe I was just a little bit more better at LeetCode back then. I feel like the challenge of deciphering the problem is often more difficult than devising a solution. Nah, maybe for a few problems, but the solution part, I'm not that good where I just know how to implement everything, you know? Alright, the new daily problem real quick. Let's do that. Oh, it's an easy problem. Divide string into groups of size k. A string S can be partitioned into groups of size k using the following procedure. The first group consists of the first k characters of the string. The second group consists of the next k characters of the string, and so on. Each element can be a part of exactly one group. For the last group, if the string does not have k characters remaining, a character fill is used to complete the group. Note that the partition is done so far after removing the fill character from the last group. Wait, what? And the partition is done so that after removing the fill character from the last group, if it exists, and concatenating all the groups in order, the resultant string should be S. Given the string S, the size of each group K, and the character fill, return a string array denoting the composition of every group S has been divided into using the above procedure. Alright, I can do this one for sure. How am I going to do it though? Let me think about that. First, I guess I'm just going to iterate through and I'll have like some type of buffer or whatever, just an empty string, and then I'll iterate over all the characters in S, and then I'll just add to the buffer, and then if this is equal to k, I'm gonna push that back, reset that, and then push back the fill character. Wait, let me think. This might be a bug. So if I get to the last character here, so if it's equal to k, this could be like if n is okay. I guess we can go like I have to sneeze. Excuse me. I guess we can say if there's like leftovers, so if n mod k greater than 0 or not equal to 0, then we do this little buffer thing. I don't really like this code, man. It's a little bit messy, but I think it will work. I think it might work. No, that doesn't count though. That's just a typo. All right, daily or the virtual contest for the bi-weekly. I'm about to do that right now. Here we go. I also didn't do last week's contest, man. I could do that virtual also. But let me try to see how far I can get. I don't think I can get very far. I've been performing like maybe I get Q1 or Q2 and that's it, you know. Here we go. Let's join right now. First question, minimum adjacent swaps to alternate parity. You are given an array nums of distinct integers. In one operation, you can swap any two adjacent elements in the array. An arrangement of the array is considered valid if the parity of adjacent elements alternates, meaning every pair of neighboring elements consists of one even and one odd number. Return the minimum number of adjacent swaps required to transfer nums into a valid arrangement. If it is impossible to rearrange nums such that no two adjacent elements have the same parity, return -1. I don't know what to do immediately, but let me think. So 2, 4, 6, 5, 7. They say the answer is 3. So the parity of each number. So it's like we need to know how many odds, how many evens. We have 3 odds, 2 evens. I guess if the difference between odd and evens are greater than 1, then maybe we can't do it. It's like this one is -1. We have 3 odds or 3 evens and 1 odd. So it cannot be done. This one has 2 odds, 1 even. It's okay. This one has 2 odds and 2 odds and 2 evens. That's okay. So I think if the count of odds and evens differs by more than 1, we have to return -1. And then how can we determine the minimum number of swaps now? I don't know yet. Let me try and think. So it says, alright, if these two, wait, we can swap only adjacent elements. Okay. So these two are, So first we clearly swap the 5 and the 6. And the 5 and the 4. Man, how do you do this? all elements in nums are distinct. Is that a hint for me? Man, if I took this bi-weekly, I'd be panicking right now. I'm not gonna lie. There must be some way that we can just... Okay. We gotta think. We gotta mega think. Think harder. That's what we gotta do, man. Man, is it? I swear this is a bug on LeetCode. If I come into the contest and it's a dang, the tabs don't work like how it should work. Like I can't tab. It happens to me every single contest, man. Maybe I should report that bug. Alright, so these are my indices. These are the same. So we have to swap something back there. So like if I'm here, I'm looking one ahead or I'm looking one behind. These need to be swapped. These need to, we swap these. And these are good, and these are good, but these first ones are still bad. I wonder if I keep track of my even and odd counts. So like here we got 1 even, 0 odd. We got 2 even. So if maybe if these differ by more than 1, I gotta increment ants by 1. I don't know. I'm just trying some random stuff right now. Differs? Do I increment it? I don't know, man. Let's see what happens. And now these don't differ, so I'm not gonna do anything. And these, wait, these differ, so I'm not, these don't differ, so then, wait. Do I just count how many times a pair? 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2. So those are the same. Those need to be swapped. Wait. Let me think a little bit more. It's 2. 2. That differs. Add 1 more, and now those don't differ by more than 1, so we don't need to add any. Okay, maybe that might work for example 1. Does it work for example 2? We got 2, 4, 5, 7. And then we're counting odds and evens. So here we have 1. And 2. So this differs, so we add 1. And then that's an odd. These don't differ, so by more than 1, so we don't have to do anything. Alright, I'm gonna try that. I'm not sure, but I think I have a chance. I can't even type. I don't know what's happening to me today. Too excited? Yeah. Excited to do LeetCode. Wait, what am I doing? That's what I'm doing. If nums I mod 2 If it's equal to 0, that means evens, otherwise odds. And then what we're saying, if, all right, something ain't right. So if the difference is greater than 1, increment the answer. That's what I'm hoping, man. Let's see. 3, 3, 1, 0, negative 1, 3, 1, 0. Oh, I forgot to do the negative 1 part. What I say, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna be like, check the difference between the odds and evens. All right, there we go. All right, should I submit this? I'm gonna submit. Oh, lordy. It's not good. Do I just count how many times there is something that equals? Let me try that now. Like 1, 2, 3. No, because this one is 1, 2. Man, I'm so happy I didn't take this contest. I don't know what to do for this problem. Well, lots of people got it right, man. 10,000 people got it right. Alright, what if I just looked at it in terms of 1s and 0s? Is that gonna help me out with my mental? Like, I'll just say these are 0s and these are 1s. And the final state is either like 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, or 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, right? Nah, but we can only swap adjacent, so I wonder if it's a stack problem, man. What was the problematic case? It was like 1, 0, 0. So streak of 2. So there's a streak of 3. So do I count streaks and I count -1 for the streak? Let me see. Let me look at this example. 1, 2, 3. That would be 1, 0, 1, and that's 0 because. All right, let me try the counting streaks thing. I don't even know, man. What are we saying? If I'm gonna make a function called like parity. Or I'll call it is even. What am I trying to say here? This is like incrementing a streak. That means it's the same. Otherwise, something like this. Wait. If it's the same. So this could be like if false equal false or if true equal true, right? I have too many things here. Alright, let me try that, man. 2. No, that's not right. This streak should be 3. Alright, 1, 2. Oh, I don't update previous. Still, we got issues, man. So our streak is 0. Am I just off? No. Like, how come I'm not counting? Oh, I know why. I gotta do it one last time. But then this is wrong now. Alright, I give up. I don't know what to do for this dang problem. Let me go on to the next one. Find maximum area of a triangle. You are given a 2D array of chords of size n by 2, representing the coordinates of n points in an infinite Cartesian plane. Find twice the maximum area of a triangle with its corners at any 3 elements from chords, such that at least one side of this triangle is parallel to the x or y axis. Formally, if the maximum area of such a triangle is a, return 2 times a. If no such triangle exists, return -1. Note that a triangle cannot have 0 area. What are they talking about here, man? Twice the maximum area of a triangle with its corners at any 3 elements. Okay. So they want me to find parallel, like either this or those. And then draw a triangle from all the other points. How are we gonna do that? use some type of map to map all X and Y points together so that we can find out which ones connect to each other. Well, we only want the furthest one. I guess we don't need to try every single one, right? We want the one that gives us the longest base, probably. Is that always true? I think so. Like if there's another point right here, there's no need to check the the middle points. We just need to check the two extremes. And then if we consider that to be, hey, how the hell are we gonna calculate this area though? Base, I guess. Wait, what? I don't know what the hell a base is. When you're doing the calculation for area of a triangle, is the base like any of the sides, or is it the longest side? Does it matter? I don't even know. Oh. Is there a base? One of these lines could be the base, Q. What do you think? Wait, it said this has a base 1 and a height of 2. Alright. A base is any side. Yeah, okay. So I guess what they want is you to take the parallel line as the base. And then the distance from the third point as the height. That's what it seems like. I think I can do this, man. But I'm feeling real lazy today. I need to map the coordinates based on their X and their Y things, right? My keyboard ain't working right. Let's call it X axis. Y axis. So if I iterate over the coordinates and then is it X comma Y? I'm gonna just do this, man. Wait, let me think here. Maybe I want these to be maps because I don't care about the middle ones. I only care about the most... No. Wait, let me think about what I'm doing, man. I'm not sure what I'm really doing. I want these chords. Let me try and write how I want them to look. I want them to be like 1. We got 1 and 2, these points, right? And then 3. At x equals 1, we got those 2 points. And x equals 3, we have 3 and 2 and 3. So maybe these should not be ints, but maybe they should be some type of set. Because I do want them sorted. And then what? I guess I have to find all points. I need like the furthest y point or the furthest x. So I don't know where that is. My brain ain't thinking properly today. To the 5th coordinates. So for every point, I should check the minimum and the maximum in the set. So maybe there should be a map. All right, let me try. So for each of these coordinates, I'm putting in which axis they're on, and then I want to be like I don't know if I can do this right now, man. This might be the end for me. I'm not feeling LeetCode like these days. Dang, look at that, 22% acceptance. I think in my mind, I have a vision of what I want to do for this problem, but implementing it, I'm not really feeling like to do it. So maybe I'd iterate through all of these x-axes, and I'm looking for a set that is greater than 2 points. Right? And then I'm looking through all the other points. I get PTSD from coordinate tracking problems after losing my work on a what surveillance problem I spent hours on. Glad I didn't take this one. AQ, me too, man. It's not feeling good to do this problem right now. Man, if I had taken this contest, I think I'd have solved 0 problems. This was my first contest attempt. Dang, Sarthak, I'm so sorry that this is your first contest experience, man. This is a big reason why I'm not going to be taking contests anymore. I don't think they're so much fun for me. They cause me so much stress these days. Doesn't feel nice. Maybe, I don't know if it's because I'm not trained up enough or the contests have just become like way out of my league, you know? Maybe LeetCode is keep on increasing the difficulty, but then they keep seeing people solving it, so they're like, man, maybe this isn't hard enough. Let's turn it up a little bit more on them. And they don't realize that everybody's just using LLMs. I wonder if that's what's happening. Alright, let's take a look. Will you try the weekly one? No, I'm not. I'm taking a break from taking the contest, man. So I won't be taking the contest for a few months, at least a few months, I think. I need some time away from the LeetCode contest to reset. But I'll still probably do LeetCode. I don't know if I'll stream on the weekends. I might not stream on Saturday for a bit. I'm actually not sure what my streaming schedule is going to be like going forward. But I can tell you, maybe it might look less in the short term, but in the long term, I'm going to be streaming more. Maybe after summer, I'm going to turn it back on a lot more. But maybe during the summer, I tone down my streaming for a bit, you know. I have a lot of things coming up this summer that I got to take care of. I wasn't even going to stream today. I'm not going to lie. I was just going to not stream today, but I already didn't stream last weekend. So I figure, let me at least show up today, even if it's just like a half stream, and at least tell everybody that I'm going to be taking a break from like weekend streaming. I think I'll still do Monday and Wednesday vibe coding, but LeetCode on the weekend, it's not happening for the summer. I need my weekends back for a little bit. What was I doing here? I think it's likely a mindset thing. It's difficult to concentrate if you aren't motivated, which makes any challenge more difficult. It might be a mindset thing, partially, but for sure, a contest difficulty has increased by a whole lot, man. Like, we don't even get an easy problem anymore in the contest. The Q1 is not easy these days, even though look how many people solved it. 28,000 people taking the bi-weekly. Gonna do more enjoyable stuff or work related? I don't work on the weekends for work related stuff. So a little bit more enjoyable stuff, but also some personal life things going on. Maybe I'll tell y'all real soon about all that stuff, man. Forget this contest, man. I quit this dang bi-weekly. Let me look at Q3 though. Solaris was saying Q3 was tough. The whole thing is tough. 10%? Yeah, right, man. I ain't looking at that. 10% acceptance. Hey, what kind of crazy contest this is? 22%. And Q1, I mean, Q1 has a 40% acceptance rate. Alright, let me start looking at some hints, man. Alright, I did that. Man, that's too much. That's too much, man. That's the lowest I've seen? Yeah. I don't know what they're doing at LeetCode, man. They're just trying to make people either not take the contest or cheat or something. or it's like demoralizing everyone. Well, what should I do now? Should I try last week's contest, the virtual? The one that I skipped? Let me see how I'd have done if I had not skipped last week's contest. Trying to make it challenging for the LLMs. Yeah, that's what they're doing, man. We ain't LLMs. Telling you, man, people are gonna lose interest in the tech programming side of things. They'll be hurting, maybe. Wait, what are you talking about, Spootdy? What do you mean tech programming side of things? Are the LLMs good at the contest? The LLMs can solve every problem on the contest. I think programming is losing interest. I mean, I've been seeing articles about like computer science graduates are the #1 most unemployed graduates out there. Even more than like underwater basket weaving or, you know, stuff like that. Are we cooked? Is this the end? Why does anyone still have a job if the LLMs are already better than us at contest? I don't know how much longer that's gonna be. All engineering fields are pretty underemployed. What do you mean? All engineering fields are underemployed. Like new grads can't, all engineers can't find jobs, even like mechanical engineers or civil engineers. Getting into the medical field, Spoopty. Dr. Spoopty. What's happening? Or are you gonna become a nurse or something? He means engineer grads are working at Starbucks. Oh yeah, that was me when I graduated. I graduated in like 2010 with mechanical engineering, and I worked in a restaurant for a few years before I learned how to program. I worked in a restaurant for like until 2013. So I know how that is, man. Medical sounds like too much stress. Yeah, maybe. I read on Twitter that nurses make like $50 an hour. Way more than that, man. Well, maybe $50 an hour is an accurate number, but they also get maybe like crazy amounts of overtime. So they get time and a half. I don't know. I hear some of my friends say that they know some nurses that they be making like 200K a year, like traveling nurses or something. Oh, I forgot. I signed up for this contest. Generate tag for video caption. You're given a string caption representing the caption for a video. The following actions must be performed in order to generate a valid tag for the video. Combine all words in the string into a single camel case string prefixed with hashtag. A camel case string is one where the first letter of all words except the first one is capitalized. All characters after the first character in each word must be lowercase. Remove all characters that are not English letters except the first hashtag. Truncate the results to a maximum of 100 characters. Really long shifts for nursing? Yeah, maybe. Sometimes you just gotta work hard. Yeah, well, if you get overtime, man, I think working hard is like there's more of an incentive to work hard. But when you're on salary, why you want to work 60 hours when you get the paid the same if you work for 40 hours, you know? Man, I gotta do string split for Q1. I'm not doing a string split. Next question. Count special triplets. Happy belated birthday. Whose birthday, man? Also, DeLorean is back. What's happening? You're given an integer array nums. A special triplet is defined as a triplet of indices I, J, K such that I less than J less than K within bounds. And nums I is nums J times 2 and nums K is nums J times 2. So that means nums I equal nums K. Return the total number of special triplets. Man, I give up. I give up on all LeetCode, man. I can probably do this one, maybe. I feel like this is some type of two-sum technique or something. That's it. This is the stream where it ends. Yeah, I'm thinking about just ending stream right now and just chilling. Let me talk about what I want to do, man. 7 Days to Die is coming out with a new version in a few days, like 2.0. Have you thought about doing gaming streams? Yeah, I have, but I don't think I'm ready for all that, man. Oh, if any of you guys, hey, I've been playing 7 Days to Die for years and years. If any of you guys also play and you're in my Discord, maybe when 2.0 comes out in like 9 days, I think it comes out on June 30th, maybe we can start a dedicated server for the community and build some bases or whatever. I don't know. Who plays 7 Days to Die? How do you play it? It's like a dang... It's like Minecraft with graphics. Yeah, you kill zombies, you build bases, and then every 7 days a horde night comes. I remember checking that out when it was in alpha, but I haven't kept up in the last couple of years. Yeah, they've been working on it big time. What's your Discord username or server? My Discord server. Alright. I don't know how to go about this because I have my Discord server as you have to redeem channel points on Twitch to get in. But I know YouTube doesn't have channel points, man. So I don't know how to like deal with people on YouTube who want to join my Discord server. Should I just open up my Discord server to everybody these days? Banned on Twitch? Man, why are you banned on Twitch? What are you doing to get banned? That makes me suspicious of you, man. You can't be telling people you got banned on Twitch and then asking for their Discord. That's what they get for watching on YouTube? Nah. Well, I'm trying to grow on YouTube, man. I can't be treating YouTube as second class. Hey, should I try some video game streams one day? What game would I stream? You know what I've been playing today? Supermarket Simulator. I've been playing this dumb game today, man. I don't even know why I'm playing it. I just play it while I watch like UFC today. But it just came out. It just came out 2 days ago, like the 1.0. You need to develop your own chatbot with your own currency. What? Oh, Vertazoid. Dang, you just gonna drop $25,000 like that on Discord? Jesus. You guys are gonna regret doing all that, man. Alright. Man, you got lucky, Sarthak. Somebody just redeemed Discord invite for everybody. Power Wash Simulator is good? No, Power Wash Simulator sucks. That game triggers me so much, man. It overwhelms me, Power Wash Simulator. Oh shit. That was my Discord. Everybody, let me mute my Discord. I had to turn off of streamer mode for 1 second. That was my Discord, not your Discord. I'm sorry. Alright. Do you play Fight Simulator? Nah, I don't. How is it stressful? It's nah. Hey, when I go onto Power Wash Simulator and there's a whole dang World Trade Center building that I gotta power wash, and I got like this one little power wash 500 whatever power wash thing, and it's gonna take me like 60 hours to clean the building. It stresses me out, man. It's like makes me so angry. I don't want to play that. Never even gotten the better power wash, man. I don't need the better power wash. No, that game is too much for me to handle. Overwhelming at first, I'll give you that, but the point is to zone out, I guess. I play a game like that sometimes called Service IT, which I think is made by a team behind Electrician Simulator. I never tried that. Do they really power wash the World Trade Center? Yeah, one of the dang things I played, it was like you gotta power wash a whole big ass playground, and it took like hours, man. Hours with like multiple 2 people. Shapes is pretty addicting. Yeah, Shapes is on my wish list, but I think I'm kind of burnt out from factory type games. I played too much Factorial and Satisfactory and stuff like that, man. I don't even know what type of games you could do. Schedule 1, yeah, Schedule 1. I played it. I think me and my wife played it a bit. I think we're kind of burnt out from that game too. Like what other games are there, you know? Every game sucks these days. Maybe I'm burnt out from everything. Captain Ken, Teamfight Tactics. I've never played it. I play some Hearthstone every few days. I'm into Zachtronics games mostly. What is Zachtronics? I don't know what that is. Could create a group in GTA 5 and cause chaos. GTA 5? That came out like 10 years ago, man. Ain't nobody playing that. What happened to Schedule 1? Real Raymond Jones. What's happened? Schedule 1? I don't know. I kind of got bored of it after a few days of playing it, or a few weeks. Game is still fire? Man, when did GTA 5 come out? Man, 12 years ago. Too old. I want to play newer games, because I'm sick of playing old games. Bet? What are we gonna bet on? Dice? I don't think so. Not today. No LeetCode. No gaming, no dice. Only vibe code from now on. I'm not ready to vibe code today. Anyways, this might be the end of the stream. I'm just probably gonna chill the rest of the night. Balatro, great streaming game. Is it? I played it last year for a bit. But what makes it a good streaming game? Because everybody knows how to play poker. I think Nemsko was playing it. Well, which other games do I play, man? Pirate Software played it too. Quick and fast games, fun with huge numbers, and interactive with chat for Joker selection. Alright. Well, I'm not playing any games on stream today, man. That's for sure. So this is probably gonna be my last Saturday stream for a while, for at least the summer. Those are 2 arc? Nah, man, no way. Fall Guys, no way, no way, no way. Where's the Steam DB overwhelmingly positive games? How do I search that? Overwhelmingly positive Steam games. SteamDB.info, that's where it is. So we want, alright, I'm like a game snob. I only play games that have good ratings, man. So let's say greater than 85%. And I don't want to play any old ass games, so 2025. Ratings can be faked. Yeah, but ratings are a pretty solid indicator of how good the game is. Inverse Chi, what's happening? You get all the Steam porn games? What are you talking about? I played this one. This game is good. I played that a lot this year. Inverse Chi, thank you very much for the follow. Physical puzzle game similar to Portal series. Oh, Talos Principle. Never played that one, but heard a bunch about that. Depends on how much dev wants to pay for rankings. Hype for any game releases this year. I don't even know what's coming out this year. Slay the Spire Part 2, is that supposed to come out this year? Let me see. Fly Night, I keep seeing this. Should I try it? Look, it's co-op. Should we play Fly Night tonight? I might play this game tonight, man. Fly Night. Look at that game. It looks sick. Was that, an ant? You're a fly and you gotta kill ants. There's fishing. $5 can't go wrong, yeah. When is that game Half Sword coming out? I don't know what game that is. Rimworld, Slay the Spire, Bloons. I played hundreds of hours of Bloons, man. Half Sword. Haven't played this? No. Oh, it's not even out yet. Wait, how do you know it's a fun streaming game if it's not even out? Mountain Blade is old, but great series. Oh yeah, Mountain Blade is one of the sickest games ever made. Oh, this game looks like I like these types of games. I played one recently called We Who About to Die. It was like a gladiator game like this. That was a lot of fun. Oh, this one, it doesn't tell you when it's coming out though. What else is out there? I don't even know which type of game I'm into right now. Satisfactory? They've done quite a bit of updates recently. I might check it out. Ever made your own game? No, no way. Although I do want to make my own game one day. I've never done any type of game dev. Satisfactory requires so much time. Yeah, that's another thing, man. I don't think I can pour in hundreds of hours into a game these days. Like Factorial gets too overwhelming once I get to a certain point. You could do a Godot game, especially if you're into 2D pixel games. Drug Dealer Simulator. Hey, Schedule 1 is I basically played that in Schedule 1, right? Anyways, and I've tried to play Baldur's Gate 3 so many times I just can't really get into it, man. Maybe something's wrong with me. DDR? Maybe that might get me fit. Anyways, play the Wukong game. Bet Simp, what's happened? Hey, is that Wukong game pretty good? I hear it was pretty good. Maybe I should try it. What was your favorite game of last year? Man, I don't remember what came out last year. How do I see that? 2024? Best games of 2024. Let's see. For me. I don't even remember what games I played, man. Can't answer that. Shapes 2 came out last year? Yeah, I never played it. If you like Souls games, you like it. I'm not sure if I like Souls games. Alright, that's another game I haven't played too. I've never played Dark Souls and I've never played Elden Ring. I kind of want to play Elden Ring, but I don't want to pay $50 for it. Blood Message is a huge release coming out. Blood Message. Never heard of that. Yeah, I played Planet Crafter was good. I like that. I don't even remember what else I played last year. Everything is a blur. Oh, maybe Pal World. Ghost of Tsushima? Yeah, but that's an old game. Maybe Pal World was like last year's game for me. Play Hollow Knight before the sequel. Hey, I tried to play Hollow Knight like 2 or 3 times and I just couldn't get into it. Games are so 2020. People are into doing things in real life. I don't do anything in real life, man. I don't do anything. Anyways, we should vibe game. Hey, VetSimp. I'm actually, maybe I'm working on a vibe game. I've tried making a browser game with the vibe coding stuff, and I have like a top-down 2D thing where I can move a character on the screen like Pokemon, but that's about it. It's pretty interesting. Real life is weird, but so is casual gaming. Casual gaming? Am I a casual gamer? I don't think I'm casual, man. I'm real serious. Anyways. If you want to stress out, play Alien Isolation. Oh, I think I heard of this. It's like the XCOM type game. Is it XCOM style? Where you manage a squad? The game is scary. Oh, it's first person. How big your Steam library is would indicate how casual a gamer you are. Yeah, my Steam. Can I show my Steam library? You guys want to see my library? I don't know if I can. Oh snap! Inverse Chi, what are you doing, man? Hey, Inverse Chi, thank you so much. Let me. Hey, this is not a usual stream for me, man. This type of vibe is not a typical stream. I don't be talking about games like this, man, but I'm usually just doing like something productive. But thank you so much, Inverse Chi. 5 gifted subs. Wow. Very nice guy. Or person. This is the vibe. We have become games. Yeah, look at that. Inverse Chi. 5-star general immediately. 2025. Wait, I was gonna show you my Steam library, but I'm kind of scared to show you. Alright, you wanna see my most played games? Yo, what the heck are you doing, man? Yo, Inverse Chi, 10 more gifted subs. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Extremely generous of you, man. 10 gifted subs. Look at that. You get a spinning star next to your name now. I'm scared to wake up and see we dropped the Moab on Iran or something. Yeah, Vetsim, maybe. I've been watching all that stuff too, man. It's kind of giving me a lot of anxiety. You know. It's 3 a.m. Berlin, high and drunk, man. Hey, every time, alright, I don't drink anymore. But anytime I used to drink and I used to get drunk, I would always think, man, you know what would be really good right now? Smoking some weed. And every time I do it, I regret my decisions. Being crossfaded is so bad, man. It's so bad. I guess if you're like super drunk and super high, it's gonna be a bad time. But if you're hungover and then you get high, you smoke some weed, it cures your hangover. I don't know how that works. We should see your Steam library. Alright, here's my Steam library. I'm sourcing it by hours played. Hey, how do I look? Are you guys ready? I've never showed this ever on stream. Most hours played. Path of Exile. Dang. No Man's Sky. 7 Days to Die. Mount and Blade 2. I don't know. I don't think this is a real most hours played. This is like a leave it on type of game. Ran out of beer and found some snow. I see what you're talking about, man. I play a lot of squad. The genres are spread out. You like everything? Wait, what are you talking about, man? What do you mean spread out? Hey, Inverse Chi, thank you very much for the subscription, man. I was gonna end stream, but I don't think I can just have Inverse Chi drop all them subs and then end stream. That's not cash money, you know. Alright, thank you very much, Inverse Chi, for that another sub. Have you tried Hell Let Loose? I have. I didn't like it. Would be a little funny? Nah. Stolen cards from Nexus Marketplace? What? Alright, here, balloons 134 hours, man, on Bloons. Crazy. Terraria. Space Engineers. I really like Space Engineers, but it's too much sometimes. So these are my most played games. Played Final Fantasy 14 for 50 hours? Yeah, right. I don't even remember that game. Seems you enjoy base builder. Yeah, I love base building games, man. Haven't tried Space Engineers, but I think it looks cool. Yeah, Space Engineers, I think it takes a special type of person to like this game. It's definitely not for everybody, but if it's your type of jam, it's one of the best out there. Yeah, what else? We who are about to die. That's the game that is real fun. 17 hours in this game. I guess I didn't play it too much. I also play some things on Xbox Game Pass, so not all the games I play are on this. And then we're getting into like Supermarket Simulator. This is what I was playing today. 17 hours, almost one day. Yeah, but man, 17 hours in a game is nothing, man. I really wanted to like Dwarf Fortress, but it's too much to get into. I got lots of games, dang. Am I a casual gamer? I'm semi-casual. I don't even know what these games are, man. Door Kickers 2. Seems like a nice game, just can't get into it. I got Civ 6. Do I? I don't even know. Fortnite? Nah, I've never played Fortnite. PC? Man, I don't even know what I don't even know what my PC specs are. What GPU? On this computer, I'm using a 6800 XT. On my other computer that I play most of my games on, I have a, I don't even remember, 4080 maybe? Fortnite is evil. Is getting kids into gambling. Dang. Dredge is fun. Yeah, I don't know. I got bored of Dredge. Depending on your morals, you should make Fortnite experiences or Roblox things. What? You mean I should like make Roblox games for money? Maybe. What's your highest playtime? My highest playtime is Path of Exile, man. I've played Path of Exile for many, many, many years. But it's like I always just play it for like a week or two and then I stop. And then I make a new character a year later. Never played PoE 2? Yeah, I played Path of Exile 2. Come on now. You don't think I'd play that? I've only played 57 hours though. Not like 100 or 200 hours for PoE. Anyways. Only 57, yeah. Get into Rainbow Six Siege? Nah, that game is too old, man. Do you play Plague Tale? I have not. Maybe I have. Is that the one where New Zealand or Madagascar always wins? Or something? Did everyone here befriend you now that your Steam handle is on screen? Nah, I don't care though. Like, man, Steam name is the same as like my Twitch name, man. It's a story about a plague in Europe with a girl and her little brother. You earned a hype chest? What does that mean? the hell is a hype chest, man? Anyways, thank you so much, Inverse Chi, for that hype train stuff. What mouse do I have? Harold from YouTube, what's happening? I have a G502X Logitech. Shy Guy, thank you very much for the follow. So that's my Steam library. I don't know what to do with myself if I don't do LeetCode on the weekends. You have nothing displayed on your profile. Can't comment anything. Hey, what do you mean? On my Steam profile, am I supposed to have something displayed? Do people customize their Steam profiles, man? What tools do I code in? I mean, like what languages and stuff? I mainly do. Alright, I'm a professional C++ infrastructure engineer. But I've been vibe coding a lot lately. But I don't really know C++ that well. Pointer hell? Maybe. I don't even use pointers that much, man. At least not raw pointers. It's all about smart pointers, I guess. Anyways, I have to use Ruby. I don't know anything about Ruby. So the LeetCode Contest, this is what I usually do on the weekends. But I'm streaming to tell y'all that I'm not taking the LeetCode Contest anymore for a few months. But it starts in an hour. This is a part of the stream where maybe I'll start winding down from practicing problems. But I'm not even gonna take the contest tonight, so we're just chilling tonight. Now using Golang, man. Golang is not my forte either. Sometimes at work I gotta do some Golang. But it's always such a pain because we are mainly a C++ team, so we got like no Golang expertise. Grom Cakes, thank you very much for the sub. Thank you very much, man. I haven't taken contests in months. I just focus on solving problems each day. Yeah, I think I'm going to go that route. I might really just pull out completely from the contest and then focus on... I still want to do LeetCode. By me not taking the contest, that's not me stopping like LeetCoding or data structures algorithms. I want to continue that. But I'm just not having a good time taking the contest. Ruby just seems like a worse version of Python. Wait, what? Yeah, I really don't know anything about Ruby. Doing industrial IoT need low resource usage. Why do you like LeetCode? I like LeetCode because LeetCode changed my whole life. LeetCode gave me an opportunity that I never thought I had an opportunity for, like just getting into big tech company. And then after I trained LeetCode to get in, it just became kind of like a crossword puzzle kind of vibe for me. Just like a puzzle to solve. It's almost like a video game, like a very complex video game. And that's why I like doing the LeetCode. And I used to like competing in the contests because it was a fun way to see how good you are. But man, I have not been having fun lately because I can't even solve one problem on a contest these days when I used to solve maybe 3 or 4 out of 4. So the contest difficulty has gone up a lot because of LLMs. They try to make it anti-LLM, but instead it just makes it really hard for everybody who doesn't cheat. What about building a solution to problem in your life? I'm like doing less LeetCode and I'm doing more of this. I'm doing more building things, but not in a normal way. I'm trying to build things by vibe coding. So like I vibe coded a lot of my website here, and I'm working on another website called Type Blazer, which is a type racer type of game, like a multiplayer typing game. So I'm working on vibe coding a type racer clone basically, and I do that on Mondays and Wednesdays. So Monday you'll see me doing vibe coding, and then maybe I'm vibe coding on the type racing site, or maybe I'm gonna be vibe coding on my personal website, like adding new features and stuff. Right now I have leaderboards for LeetCode or type racers that we do here. I keep track of my subs on this, and probably a lot more things in the future, you know. You could retire from LeetCode and just cram when you're looking for a job. Yeah, I'm not looking for a job, man. I'm just doing it for fun. Do you do advent of code? I try to do it every year, but after about 2 weeks, it gets too hard for me. And I think it's not friendly to C++ people. Did you see Kevin Na Jr. quit Google to do content full-time? Selling how to get coding jobs and how to code? No, I didn't see that. I don't know when he quit Google. Didn't he quit a long time ago, man? C++ is not friendly to anyone. Hey, for competitive programming, it's like people do it. A few weeks ago? Oh, I thought he quit a long time, but maybe not. I think he works in Google New York, man, but I don't think I've ever seen him there. But also I'm not like looking out for him, you know. Anyways. Or Boston? Oh, he's in Boston? Maybe that's why. Who's the most famous person you've met at Google? There's like some world champion bicyclist in my org. There is... Have I met... I met Jen Fitzpatrick. Is she famous? She's on TV sometimes. She's like my senior VP, SVP. Did you meet Larry Page? Nah. Do you hang with Google TV peeps? I do not hang with Google TV. Keep going. Grinding LeetCode is the only way, man. I've already grinded LeetCode though. I don't need to be grinding it anymore. Also, what's happened? Swap Nanil from YouTube. First female engineer. Yeah, one of the first. One of my teammates is like knows Jeff Dean, but I've never met Jeff Dean. One of my teammates goes over to his house for dinners and stuff though. Famous people at Google. Me. That's it. I don't know anyone like super famous who works there. Everyone, it's like a big company, man. Have you ever had someone recognize me? Yeah, it's happened a few times where people recognize me at Google. Maybe a couple times in Sunnyvale and a couple times in New York. I know folks in CH. What's CH? At Google TV. That's messed up that I don't invite you to dinners at Jeff Dean's house. Oh, Switzerland. Yeah. Google TV. Switzerland. Yeah, half my team is in Zurich. I've been to Zurich a few times. I really like the Google office in Zurich. World War III just got started for real. What are you talking about? You gotta be more specific, Steven Sagiball. Hey, what's the USA draft age? What is the draft age? 18 to 25. I always thought it was 35. Oh wait. Liable for a potential draft until 35 though. I'm too old to get drafted even for a potential draft. You gotta be at least 25 on 18 to 25 or oh shit under 35. Ever met Paul Linder? Nah, I don't know who that is. If you go to NPR, it's on the front page. Interesting. Like, what is this? Breaking news, breaking news. An hour ago. Where are the videos at, man? Anyways. Maybe I should end stream to go celebrate the last time of peace. He works at the Gopher Protocol and is staff engineer at Google. Yeah, staff engineers are a dime a dozen, man. Who knows? There's a staff engineer is L6. There are so many L6s at Google. There's like thousands of L6s. We've got three people on my team are at least L6. They play the game well. Yeah, I guess L6 is like where you really start doing stuff differently. At that level, it becomes a lot different at L6 compared to like L3, L4, L5, you know? That's what they say. Geezers? What? How good you are at BS? Nah. I don't... Alright. I don't know what it takes to get promoted to L6 because I'm not L6, I'm only L4. But from what I've seen, people at those levels in my org, they've all done some type of crazy project that they have to like interact with so many different other orgs, you know, because we're in infrastructure, so I think the criteria are a bit different than say a product team for like what promo means or how to get to promo. We have a lot of cross functionality requirements, man, because everything that we do, like my team maintains a library that's used by maybe like 50 or 60 other systems, which is used by like almost every team at Google, but they use it indirectly through the 50 systems that we provided to. So to get like an L5 promo, I'll probably have to be talking with like 5 or 10 systems and being like the person of contact and delivering some project with some type of big impact. Yeah, do you ever feel you have impact? I feel, all right, I've taken down prod a couple times. Sometimes I feel like I have big impact. Other times I just feel like I'm nobody, man. I'm just an ant. But because our library is basically in every single binary at Google, we have potential to make big impacts, you know? Like our library gets about hundreds of billions of queries per second. So in some sense, That's like big, right? That's a big number. It's on meme gen team. Yeah, right. um, will they let you stay L4 forever? Yeah, L4 is the terminal level at Google, but I don't know if they really mean that. Maybe times are different now. Do you feel you're selling your soul to the devil, forcing ads down everyone else's eyes? Actually, I work on the inverse of that. I work on compliance, and mainly with European regulations and stuff, and some German regulations too, that limit the amount of ads for users or limit the amount of data that we are allowed to process for ads. So that's all with DMA. It's called the Digital Market Acts. That's what I've been working on for like the last 2 years at Google. And this is like a big regulation. There's all types of different parts. The part I work on specifically is the part that says that big tech companies with multiple products cannot use information or data from one product to serve ads or anything in another product. Like like YouTube cannot access your search data to serve you better videos or something. And that's only in the EU though, it's not worldwide. But it's like a big thing. Can you tell Google to put an office in Denmark? Hey, I can't tell them nothing, man. How many subs to leak the Google code base? Man, I could 100 billion subs. I wouldn't even know how to leak that, man. Security is tight. How come I keep getting what ads? Man, they know what you like, Steven Sagiball. You can't run, you can't hide. Anyways, you guys taking like LeetCode Contest or what? I'm not taking it. I'm chilling. I might go play Supermarket Simulator. Want to know about Google? What do you want to know about Google, man? I talk about Google all the time in my stream. Brian, what's happening? Hate LeetCode. Dang. I turned off targeted ads, so now I get ads for lactation devices. What are you doing, man? I have an interview with Meta soon, and I am not prepared. How soon, Ume Kiwi? They have a nice office in Berlin. Interesting. I think their HQ is in Zurich for Europe. That's what it seems like. Rohan Patnaik, what's happened from YouTube? Yeah, Zurich is bumping, man. That Zurich office. It's like 1% of the population of Zurich is Googlers or something, man. Raxo Sabe, welcome to the party. How are you doing, man? I know an SRE that was there for like 10 years. I prefer remote. No matter how great is the office. Yeah, remote's nice. I was remote for most of my career. And I think the office is a nice, refreshing change of pace. Pankaj, what's happened? Thank you very much for the hydrates. Cheers. Am I gonna buy the Meta glasses? Hey, I saw them the other day. I was on like Sunglasses Hut looking for some more vibe coding glasses. And I saw these dang Meta Ray-Bans popped up. I was like, should I try them out? I don't know. Are you gonna buy them? You gotta tell us how they are. Don't you get like a discount on them? Oh, Pankaj wants to do a little type racer. Let's do it. You have any recommendations for preparation? Wait, how long do you say you had? Sorry, did I miss it? About a week? Oh shit. if it's only a week out, man, I don't know what to tell you. You better like grind all the meta tag questions, go buy LeetCode Premium or something, and just find all the meta tag questions, or find out some other way. I don't know, man. Yo, what the hell is going on, Inverse Chi? You better put that credit card down, man. You're doing too much out here. But I appreciate it. I'm very thankful, actually. And I hope everyone else is. Hamdy1010, Lucid Usty, Hot Rod 711, Raxo Sabe, and Jammer Jams. Welcome to this party. 5 more subs. Thank you so much. Man, you got 2 spinning stars now. Dang, Inverse Chi, the #1 most subs for 2025. How much do you spend a month right now? I don't know, maybe like 6 to 7K a month. 6K a month, maybe. Call it 6K a month, man. Who knows? On weed? No, that's for a family of 3. My rent is $3,200. Wait, all right, let's try and break it down right now. How much do I spend? I don't know. No, I've already done this. It's about in between 6 to 7K per month. Hey, well, go on, man. Roxanne, how are you doing? Welcome to the party. Can't wait to have that tech salary. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Weed is legal in the US, right? Yeah. I work in tech too. Yeah, I think we all work in tech, man. We are in the software game category. How much do you save then? I don't know. However much is left over. I'm not like really on top of my finances like that. I don't have a budget. I don't really have saving goals or anything. I just know that my money goes up every month. And I've managed to I don't have a physical budget that I look at. I have a budget in my head. Like, I'm not gonna be spending $500 on lobster a day, you know. And I'm also not renting a penthouse for $10,000 a month. Like, I try and save. Like, I rent a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom right now. I pay $3,200 a month for rent. Only the poor have budget. Yeah, all right. When I'm more poor, I do look at my finances a lot more closely. That's for sure. Right now, I don't have to try to save money, but I know I'm saving more money. Or I'm saving money. I'm not spending all my money, you know. I always find USA folks are driven by money. Yeah, I find a lot of people are driven by money. Yeah, I do. I bought a lot of keyboards. I don't buy them these days. Do you invest? Of course I invest, for sure. How much were you spending when you were poor? When I was poor, depends on which part of my poor life. Right before Google, I was spending about $2,000 a month. Maybe 25. No, $2,000 a month before Google. I was paying like $1,100 for rent. I used to do a lot of meal prep, and then $900 for whatever else. No column, Chris. What's happening? Is Zurich same TC as Mountain Views? But no, Zurich is the same, roughly the same, but way less RSUs. Zurich only USA Premium Plus is Bay Area and New York. We get the biggest RSUs and the biggest salaries. Zurich is premium, but not premium plus. Think RSUs are the same? No, they're not the same, man. Absolutely not the same. because I have a lot of teammates in Zurich and we talk about RSUs all the time. Quality in life is better in Zurich though, yeah. Zurich is bumping. I really enjoy visiting, even though everyone says it's boring. You talk about TC with coworkers? Yeah, I talk about everything openly with my coworkers. I don't hide shit, man. I don't hide my ratings. When I got M rating, I don't care, man. I don't care if they know. I would hide if I got like a T, like the best rating, but if I get a low rating, I'm not gonna hide that. At least I'm open. I'm open about how much bonus I got, how much everything. Zurich better weather than Mountain View? No, man. Mountain View, best weather of all time. Can you represent yourself in calibration? No, you cannot. Your manager needs to go and bat for you, I think. You should ask your colleagues to play Supermarket Simulator with me. Hey, if it was co-op, I would. Isn't that a violation of HR policies, man? They're gonna fire me because I talk about my rating? Yeah, right. I don't know what the HR policies are, but for sure, they can't stop you from talking about your salary, can they? Everybody gets the same salary anyways, and there's like an internal document where everybody posts their salary, so it can't be a violation of HR. I think it might be a violation to like leak someone's rating if you're a manager, man, but like to tell people what you got as a rating, nah, they're not gonna fire you because you told someone your rating. Can you imagine playing Supermarket Simulator with others? Yeah. Hey, pew, what's happened? Peow. Oh wait, oh sorry. I just seen your message, Rohan. It's me, the guy creating multi-type clone. Had a question, thought you could answer it. I'm able to create functionality back-end wise for the clone, but design wise, I'm not so great. Any suggestions on how to proceed? Something like enter prompt to an LLM and then generate a design. Man. Tell them make something that looks like monkey type, but real nice. Can I ask how long have you been coding? I've been coding since December 2013. Wait, you can get fired for doxing your TC in India? Well, man, you can't get fired for that in America, man. I don't know about them Indian rules. Palantir stock is up so much, man. I already cashed out Palantir. You'd be surprised to find some gamers at Google. I used to play Minecraft with my professor. Hey, of course, there's so many gamers at Google, man. Google's a bunch of nerds. Are you forced to use Google products? Not really. I mean, lots of people got iPhones and stuff and MacBooks at work. Bunch of nerds with a lot of money. Yeah, of course they're gonna be playing games, man. Has a Pixel personal device out of free choice? Wait, what? I have a Pixel. Not only because I got a 25% discount on it. Anyways, what's your login credentials? Hunter 2. You should try vibe coding with game dev. Hey, who says I haven't been, man? Maybe I have been. I'm trying to like get good at vibe coding though. Like real good, because I think there is a lot of technique involved with vibe coding. Are you gonna be dropping the strong no hires anytime soon? What do you mean dropping the strong no hires? I'm not interviewing anybody, man. I haven't interviewed people in a long time. You need YubiKey to log in? What are you talking about? The whole agent shit has so much potential to leak credentials. YubiKey. You went through the training? What training? There's training? What training for what? Oh yeah. I went through interview training for sure. The Piao. Oh, are you from YouTube? Hey, thank you for that hydrate. Cheers. Yeah, I went through interview training, but we are hiring like so little that I don't even get any interview requests. What's my credit score? I don't know, man. I don't check my credit score because it's probably good. The last time I checked, it was when I was trying to rent this apartment and it was like 812, 823. But it's probably dropped since then. Because I got some credit cards 0% things going on right now. But if I had to guess, man, it's at least 760, 770. When you're rich, you don't need to check your credit score. Unless you're trying to buy a house or something like that, maybe. From the YouTube, welcome to the party, man. Microsoft Office got covered in paint in Berlin recently. Dang. And I think, yeah, Microsoft. Wait, why? Why they get covered in paint? Wait, P always says, I'm 18 and I've been coding for the last 4 years. Man, I started coding when I was like 25, 26 or something. Something with supporting some Israeli thing. I'm 25, dang. Hey, I started coding when I was your age, Steven Sagaball. That was a long time ago, though. I'm now in my upper 30s. I'm old. Hey, I'm middle-aged, I think. I'm not old. 37? Dang, if you're old, I'm old then. Dang. I'm 27. Yeah, I think in this stream, or in this community, most of us are from about mid-20s to like lower 40s. I didn't know about these opportunities until too late. I want to cry. Hey, what do you mean? I started when I was 25. Are you 31? I started coding when I was 25. I started doing LeetCode when I was like 33 years old. So I don't think it's too old, man. But maybe times are different with AI and whatever coming up. What did your coworkers say about Zurich? Is it worth getting an internal transfer there? Man. Zurich, I like Zurich a lot. I don't know if it's worth getting an internal transfer there unless you want to go to Zurich. Hey, I can't even pronounce your name. Piao. Thank you so much for that tier 1 sub, man. Hey, why are you guys subbing today? Like, what's going on today, man? Thank you. I'm not complaining, I'm just curious. It's lots of action today. Like as soon as I start learning, AI comes along. Hey, Roxanne, I think since AI is coming along, it's disrupting the market. And whenever there's something that disrupts the market, it's a perfect time to enter because the playing field is now level. Everybody has only at most
Begging
one.
for subs is crazy.
Oh shit. Begging for subs is crazy. Steven Sagaball, thank you so much for the sub, man. What are you doing, Steven Sagaball? I don't think you've even ever subbed before like that, man. Since I have this website up. Because your name isn't even on the thing. Where's your name at? Look at that, 1 star. Just nah, I would never ignore that. Yeah, Steven Sagaball is rich for sure. Oh, Roxanne, I was saying, since AI is disrupting the market, I think it's a perfect time to get in because it's gonna like level the playing field since everybody is starting from scratch. It's kind of like if you play games, multiplayer online games and stuff, and there's like a mature server going on, it's hard to join a new or like an old server where everybody in the server is like level 60 with crazy epic armor. But when there's a brand new server and everybody starts at level 1, I think there's a chance for you to like be competitive in that server. And I think that's kind of like what AI is doing, man. It's just leveling the playing field. People who are in are worried because it makes people who aren't in able to catch up in some ways, you know? Like the people who spent the last 10 years grinding, learning programming, and they thought they had a moat, that moat is now gone, man, with AI. Or maybe not gone completely, but the moat is disappearing real fast. And I think that's advantageous for people outside the moat. What is he yapping about? Man, don't worry about that. Don't worry about what I'm yapping about. Yeah, the moat got shallow for sure. I'm very much trying to stay relevant by playing with AI tools. I'm okay with shakeups, assuming we get chances to break in. Yeah, but you gotta jump on the opportunity, I think. Like, alright, right now, if somebody who wasn't in any big tech or didn't find any jobs as a programmer, but maybe you kind of knew how, like you've been learning programming, and let's say you've been learning all the AI tools, and then let's say you've been, with AI, you're able to like punch above your weight class, and you built some crazy things, and you showed that to some companies. I'm sure some company is going to be interested in you, maybe. If you're showing like these new like expertise in these brand new technologies, you know what I'm saying? Let's make a game on stream. Yeah, one day I will try and do this. Midnight AI? Nah, I don't know anything about AI, but I do want to use AI. I don't want to really, I don't know how AI works, but I'm interested in using it. Maybe quantum computing is in the coming years as well. Yeah, I don't know about all that, man. Quantum computing sounds like a couple or at least a generation out, you know? I think that some AIs are not that good at writing code in Dart. Yeah, because they probably don't have a lot of reference for Dart. Learn back propagation? What are you talking about? My friend said it's overrated. Said it breaks modern encryption. Does it break modern encryption now? Or when will it break modern encryption, man? Who knows? Why were you given a bad rating after your first cycle at Google? Because I wasn't very productive. That's why. I was chilling too hard. I wasn't focused. Yeah, that's the main reason. I wasn't really working hard. That's why. I was chilling big time. That's me right now at Walmart. Yeah, it is what it is. But as soon as I was aware that I was in trouble, I just turned it on and I immediately got out of the hole I dug myself into. He was trying to get big on Twitch? No, I wasn't, man. How often do you go into office? 3 or 4 times a week, sometimes 5 times a week. Ali Bug, what's happened? I recently got an email from Google Recruiter asking to complete Google hiring assessment. Reddit suggests that it's multiple choice personality test. Have you done this test? I have not done this test before. I can't imagine it's a multiple choice personality test. I've never heard of that. I haven't heard anything about that, Ali. But maybe. Could be. There are encryption algorithms that are safe, but the commonplace ones aren't. Were you like delaying your CLs? Hey, what do you mean delaying my CLs? Do you mean like just not sending any CLs? Yeah, I wasn't doing anything, man. I'll tell you what I was doing my first year. I was hanging out with my team a lot. I was talking a lot with other people on my floor. I was like going all over the Google campus on lunch times. I'd take like two-hour lunch breaks. I'd jump in the G ride, which is like a internal Uber, and I'd take it to like, I'd find the most delicious cafes and I'd go there and eat for a long time and check out all the things, cafeterias and all the fun things, arcades. I used to leave work at like 2:40 p.m. or 3 p.m. because the bus ride is so long and there's so much traffic. I'd take a long time to do any type of simple work. I'll just chill. I was trying to see how much I could get away with, maybe, but not really, not like on purpose. I just wasn't sure what the pace should be like. I didn't want to be the new person on the team who's gonna try too hard and mess up the good vibes for everybody. That's what I didn't want. So when I did all that and I found out I was like a low performer, then I was like, all right, maybe I can work a little bit now, like normal. And then after working for like 2 weeks, like what I could just, I wasn't working overtime, man, but like 40 hours a week. Working 40 hours a week definitely is, you're gonna accomplish too much. And I didn't want to ask for more work, so I just wanted to like coast. Yeah, 40 hours is too much, man. I'd say maybe 30 at most. Yeah, 30. I think 30 hours of solid work is good. I don't even know if I hit 30 hours most weeks. Some weeks I'll hit more than 40 though. Don't get it twisted. Some weeks, some days I'd work like over 12 hours for the day. And you know, the work comes in ebbs and flows. But when it's like game time, when the bullets are flying, these days I've built a reputation to get the job done if there's like a crunch. But when there's nothing serious going on, man, I'm taking my sweet time. That's how I operate. Nobody cares about all that as long as you're getting your work done. Yeah, I wasn't getting my work done, man. Supermarket Simulator Multiplayer Edition. Hey, that's kind of like Schedule 1. 100 questions? Dang. And maybe you can use AI to help you choose the right answers for the multiple choice test. I can't focus at home. Literally everything I have entertains me here. Spoopdy, this is exactly why I started to do streaming. Because at home, everything is a distraction. But when I turn on the stream, the only thing that is a distraction is chat. Because I'm not like, if I'm streaming, I'm not gonna get up and go to my kitchen and look in my fridge 10 times in a row, you know? I'm like, I remember like, oh, I'm on stream, I'm supposed to be working. So streaming really helps me out for focus. I can get 6 hours of focus work in office. It's like 3 hours. Man, 6 hours of focus work in the office is impossible for me these days. Because I just talk to everybody, man. I'm on a very social team. and I like to talk to a lot of other teams, and I'll just walk around the whole office talking to different people and going to lunch with different people. Sometimes I take 2 lunches in a row, back-to-back lunches. Anyways, sometimes I'm busy. I work like 40 hours per week, some days more. Dang. I don't want to, yeah. Hey, AKSR, if you don't want to get a bad rating, just do your work and be social with your teammates, you know? Like, you don't want to do too much work where it's pressuring, like you're pressuring your teammates. It's like, think of it as driving on the highway, man. You don't want to be going too slow because that's dangerous. You also don't want to be going too fast. You're going to get a speeding ticket. You got to go with the flow, is what I'm saying. Even if you're in a Ferrari, man, that don't mean you can drive the Ferrari at 200 miles per hour on the highway. You got to drive within the speed limits. But if everybody is going at 90, you can probably push at 90 without getting a speeding ticket, you know? I think if you work too hard in some teams, they're probably not like you because you make everybody else look bad, you know? And sometimes the manager doesn't like that either. Depends on the person. You have to really feel it out, I think. He needs to start working harder. Hey, yeah. Hey, I think if you want to make a good impression, you should work hard in the beginning and then slowly chill, you know, like dial it down a bit. But always start off pretty fast. Wise words, yeah, I don't know. These are my personal opinions, though. Social aspect is the hardest for me, not gonna lie. Hey, you have to practice that. The social part of being a software engineer is probably one of the biggest parts that's going to affect your career, I'd have to say. If nobody likes you, nobody's gonna want to promote you. Nobody's gonna like back you up. Nobody's gonna like, you know, to get promoted, you have to have other people vouch for you. And you can do that by either just being so amazing at everything you do, everything you touch is golden, or that's like really hard to do when everybody is like an overachiever at your company. Or you can do it by just doing your job, like nothing too crazy, but making allies, like, you know, meeting people, letting them know, like, not even like, it's not like you're just bribing them because they're your friend. But when you talk to people and you meet people, people are aware of what you do through small talk. Like, oh, AKSR, yeah, you optimize the whole stream thing. Yeah, that's pretty cool, you know. And then now more people know about your work, the better it is for you. So I think you have to be somewhat social at work to rise up. In some ways, not, of course, nothing is like for sure. There's always exceptions, but I do feel social skills takes you a long way in the corporate world. I went to my first team on-site. How was that, man? Where did you go for your on-site? But what if you want to promote faster? If you want to get promoted fast, you gotta please your manager. You gotta ask your manager what they want and then deliver on that and more. Your manager is in charge of your promo, you know. But the guy who gets everyone pizza, eat the pizza with them. Wait, be the guy who gets everyone. Yeah. I really think being likable goes a really long way at work. We did this VR thing, I almost passed out. Oh, like a VR video game center place? Or what? Oh, did he use the Meta Quest? I wish everyone luck today if you're taking a contest. Hey, see you later, Q. Thank you for tuning in. And good luck to everybody taking the LeetCode Contest. I'm not taking it, man. I'm Once the LeetCode contest starts, I'm ending stream. 12 minutes. I'm out of here. Hey, no comment, Chris. You missed the announcement. I'm taking a break from LeetCode contest, man. I'm taking the summer off. So after summer, I'll think about coming back. I'm in off season now. It's not forever. I promise it's not forever. It is a temporary off season. That won't be possible if I'm at the same pace as everyone on the team, right? Wait, what won't be possible? Promo? Yeah, I mean, you can be kind of in the same pace. You don't have to be exactly the same pace, but just a little bit faster is okay. But if you just try and like dunk on everybody all the time, that's not good either. Bar for Guardian getting lower. Yeah, Pixel Pusher told me it was 2139. But I think a few months will be good for me to take off and focus on some other things. Can we get more vibe coding content instead of LeetCode? Hey, Mondays and Wednesdays are always going to be vibe coding, man. You'll get so much vibe coding content soon. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got big plans coming. I got the biggest plans ever. But I haven't really announced anything yet. Things are still being worked out, man. There's a lot of things I'm working on, and I really want to tell you. But I'm just waiting until things are more finalized before I say anything, man. Announcements announced. No, not yet, not yet. Yeah, I'm still gonna be doing LeetCode, just not competitions. I'll do the daily problems at, maybe that's where I'll stop for now. Sam said he has taken more time to focus on styling his hair. Hey, don't be giving anybody any hints on what it could be, man. I'm going to hairstyling school. I'm gonna be a hair model. Hey, what if that's really real, man? I quit tech to become a hair model. That's my real dream. I wanna be in a shampoo commercial for Pantene Pro V. Like Troy Polamalu or somebody. See some highlights? No. Anyways, 10 minutes until the contest that I'm not taking. But hey, I have a big day tomorrow. Related to all my future plans. And so maybe in a couple weeks I'm able to talk about where this stream is headed, the direction this stream is going in the future. Yeah, I know I've been like hinting at this for many months and being a bit secretive, but one day everybody will know. You're interviewing with your new hair agency. Brett, what's happening? You never know. You never know. But it is, something is going on tomorrow. An interview with somebody or some people. You gonna sport a mohawk? No. I would never cut my hair unless I'm going bald, I think. Launching a new AI startup? Absolutely not. I have a feeling you'll take the VEP and focus on content creation. I don't know about that. IRL Jamaica stream? Maybe. I want to do IRL, but I'm scared. Wear a crop top? Absolutely not. Robo hairdressers. Man. How difficult would that be to have a robo haircut station? Sounds dangerous, man. Kevin not left Google. Yeah, I heard about this. I thought he left a while ago, man. Hey, I don't know what org he was in, but maybe he didn't get the VEP. Where are the channel points? What channel points? My channel points? What are you talking about? I was at Amazon same time Kevin Knott was there. Anyways, is this the end? Should I... This is the last... I don't know. Alright. So many layoffs coming. Yeah, I think so. Microsoft laying 7,000 people. Dang, next month. Hey. Google with voluntary layoffs. Hey, I think after voluntary layoffs come regular layoffs. But I'm not sure. Balls should be channel redemption? No way, man. Alright, you guys want to know the secret? You guys want to know? No, I can't tell you. Should I tell you? I can't tell y'all yet. I wouldn't mind getting laid off. I think I know. All right, I'll tell you a little bit. I'll tell you just a little bit. I signed up for the VEP, man. I signed up for the VEP. But I can always withdraw. I signed up for the VEP. But this doesn't really... This isn't the news, man. I think this was gonna happen. If you can withdraw, why not sign up the last second? VEP is voluntary exit program. Well, the deadline to sign up is... I forget the dates. Maybe like a week or so. And then the deadline to withdraw is like a month later. You think your org will reduce people? I'm not sure. Reduce people. Maybe not. Maybe offshore, you know. VEP is career killer? Why? Full-time influencer big balls? Nah. Who knows? Google is trimming down, so it's best to take VEP. Alright, one of the biggest reasons I'm taking VEP is I'm so bored, man. I'm so bored at work. I feel like I'm wasting my time going to work, pretending to work, and like just hanging out every day. Even though I get paid great, like the money is good, everything is good, but man, I don't know. I don't know what to do with myself. Dang, everybody feels the same. I am literally don't know what to do with all my time at work. But it's like wasted time because I have to show up, I have to commute to work, I have to go into the office, I have to sit at my desk, I have to socialize for at least 2-3 hours every day. And then maybe I code sometimes at work, but even if I don't code, it's like months until I get in trouble, you know? One of your guys' problems? Yeah. Big tech blows. Hey, I don't know if big tech is for me. I'm not gonna lie. You've been talking about taking time off and building something for a while? Have I been? I don't know if I've ever talked about that, taking time off. You have to take care of family though? Yeah, I do, but everything will be alright, man. I don't need to make 300K and live in the most expensive place in the world to take care of a family, you know? Leaving the company voluntary and receiving benefits so that you don't catch a worse deal later. Oh yeah, what is VEP is you take a severance to leave the company. When you will do IRL stream? I don't know, man. I don't know. I was trying to do one sometime this summer, but we'll see. What about small tech? Maybe. Startup, yeah, maybe. I think I might vibe with something like that. Was at AWS 3 years and Salesforce for 4 years. I'm over big tech. Yeah, I really dislike big tech, man. But I haven't tried other big techs. I've only tried Google. So I don't even know if I should be talking about these things before I'm actually left. But I really hate. Let me tell you what I hate the most, man. I hate the design doc culture so much. I hate writing design docs for every dang thing I gotta do. What else do I hate a lot? I hate that you have to get alignment with everybody before working on something, man. Sometimes I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what people have to say. I just want to do what I got to do. I don't need the opinion of 7,000 people every small feature I want to make, man. It's so annoying. What else? That's it. Those are the only things I hate. Everything else I like. Pays way better, yeah, but I don't think I care too much about money right now. What companies should new devs apply for once they are ready? I don't know. Any company that you can. I think a new dev shouldn't be too picky. All the arbitrary processes, yeah. Time munching BS, yeah, basically. If design doc 5 hours, what? I don't even code. Yeah, I hardly code, man. I code so little. You might like meta. I don't know if I like meta either. Make a poll. Am I making a mistake? Everybody is gonna say I'm making a mistake. You would not like Amazon? It's heavy design culture. 6-pager. Ugh. All right, I'll make a poll. Is leaving Google by taking all right, you guys want 5 minutes? There you go. How do I see? It will say who voted what. Think he's fine taking the vet better than quitting without any severance. Yeah, man. Alright, to be honest, I'm gonna tell you the real truth right now. 100% real truth. I was gonna quit next week. Next week was gonna be my last day, man. And then the news about the vet came about, and then I postponed my plans. Instead of quitting next week, instead I'm gonna stay a little bit longer and take the vet and do nothing for another 4 months, 5 months. Just 5 more months, man, and then free. The answer is clear, yeah. Yeah. So literally next Friday, I've talked, like, everybody knows at work I'm leaving. I've told everybody at work months ago that I'm leaving. My manager knows, my director knows. My director actually came up to me the day after the VEPs were announced, and she was like, oh man, she was trying so hard to, like, she was gonna try so hard to let me not officially resign yet and wait until the VEP announcement. So everybody already knows I'm on the way out at work. This is not a secret at work. It's only a secret on this stream. So the VEP thing, yeah, my boss looking after me. Everything is, I have a great relation. Are you worried about running out of money? I am worried about running out of money, but I'm not worried about that for the next few years, man. Or if I find another job. I have decent runway. I have like at least 3 years runway. Can always boomerang back. Yeah, my director told me that I can come back whenever I want. Just let her know. Might miss some of your coworkers you're tight with. Yeah, I will probably miss them, but I'll keep in touch with them for sure. Will you do IRL stream from office on your last day of work? Just Vex. I was thinking I was gonna do that, man. I was thinking, you know, maybe the last day I'm just gonna come in IRL. Who cares? What are they gonna do? Fire me? Yeah, they might fire me. They might take away my severance. So I don't know if it's maybe I'll do it on the down low, you know. Wait, what? Where are you going to move? Leave NYC. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I already know where I'm moving to, man. Don't worry about it. Can you make a video about the food you eat at Google? Yeah, if you want me to, I will. The food is good, I'd say. It's lots of free food. Gazzy already showing everything? Who's that? Montana Midnight Simon? Big Sky Country Simon? Hey, I was looking at Montana for years ago. Billings, Montana, that's where I was looking at. But I decided not to move there. I was gonna move there during COVID. Contest start. Oh yeah, contest started, but I ain't taking it, man. Not during the winter time. Yeah, live stream with the grizzly bears. I ain't going near any grizzly bears. 200 extremely talented coders already finished. Yeah, man. Contests make me sad these days. It's crazy finding this stream 4 years ago. We went from excited to work in new companies and you were starting at Google, and now we're so over big tech. Big pay, but the work sucks. Yeah, Hepta 5. It's so crazy. Yeah, 4 years ago, this was like my only dream. I just want to work at Google. This is all I ever wanted. And now I feel like I've done a tour and my time is over. Robo-Dom, what's happening, man? Hey, Robodom, you missed my big announcement. I'm leaving Google soon. I'm taking voluntary exit program. So my last day at Google is probably going to be in November, which is a long time, man. It's like still months away. What did you build? What programs? How did he get the Google job? I didn't get the story. Hey, so I've tried to capture my story from when I started streaming on my website here. I talk about it a lot, but basically a Google recruiter reached out to me because I participated in a programming contest, and that's how I got my interview, and I passed my interview, and that's basically how I got in. I never built anything. I never applied or anything like that. I just got lucky. Thought vet means you don't have to work for 6 months. Yay. I kind of do have to work. Kind of. I have to go into the office at least. But it doesn't start until August. The VEP triggers in August, and then it's 90 days of garden leave. And then you get paid your severance. Did you make enough money to retire? Is that why your YouTube thumbnail pic looks depressing? Nah, I did not make enough money to retire, but I'm not trying to retire right now. I still have a lot of brain juice left in me. Garden leave means just stay home. Yeah, that's what it usually means, but in my org, they're trying to tell us that we have to come in and work during garden leave, but we'll see how that goes, man. What are they gonna do? Fire me? Anyways, where was the recruiter from? LinkedIn? Nah, the recruiter was from the programming contest called Kickstart. It's a Google programming contest. How did you know it was real? It came from a Google email, and it was a Google sponsor or a Google contest, you know. Seems I can't pronounce that the company you were gunning for reached out to you. Yeah, extremely lucky. All thanks to No Condom Chris right here, my main coach, my LeetCode coach and trainer, No Condom Chris, and a lot of other people trained me, but No Condom Chris was the reason why I took the Google Kickstart contest. Yeah, Steven Sagiball also. I had a bunch of people at AWS take garden leave during their 2-week notice, got paid for it when they left for Microsoft or Google. Yeah, I'm gonna try and see. I'm trying to make like a plan with my manager for the least amount of work I gotta do while I wait to get laid off. Why am I leaving Google? I'm bored, man. I'm tired of it. I think. Alright. I feel like at Google, I feel like a kid with rich parents, and my parents pay for everything, and like I haven't done really anything to earn all that money. I'm just there freeloading off of my parents, man. That's how I feel at Google. I'm just chilling all day and I get paid, and I'm bored, and I want to do something else with my time. I feel like I have some good work left in me. Maybe 2 or 3 more times I can go hard at something, and I don't want to do that for Google. I'd rather do that somewhere else. Pat retired? Wait, what you talking about? What is this? I already watched that Hepta 5. Last time you linked that talking about some... Yeah. Already seen that clip. Hey, what do you mean Pat retired, man? Pat can't retire. Dang, June 15th, 6 days ago. Nah, 6 days ago. Anyways. Well, wait. So why is leaving Google? Robodom, I don't think I fully answered your question. I'm bored. I don't like the pace that Google works at. I don't like the whole design doc culture where you have to write a long ass design doc for every single feature you want to do. I don't like that you also have to gain alignments for everything that you want to do, man. It's so annoying trying to get 10 people aligned on having like the same opinion on something. I think me wasting some of my prime years, you know, I'm getting old. I'm in my upper 30s, you know, a couple years I'll be 40. I think I don't have much time left, man. And if I really want to do something fulfilling with my life, I got to do it now. Otherwise, I'm just going to be a corporate slave until eternity. And I don't want the highlight of my life to be I worked at Google. You know, like that's not a highlight, man. That's like I didn't do anything. I just work at somewhere, you know. I don't want like some company I work for to define my greatest accomplishments, you know. No way. No way. And then I think it's just really hard to stand out at Google. You're surrounded by super smart people, and like you have to know how to play the game there, and sometimes it's just luck. And I think your destiny isn't really in your hands in the corporate world, man. It's kind of just, it could be in your hands a little bit, but I feel you get a lot more destiny in your hands when you do your own thing or you leave and you pursue other stuff. I'm applying for YC? No way, man. Absolutely not. Politics suck at big tech. Yeah. I don't want somebody telling me what I can or can't do. I just want to do my own thing. Got 5 years left max. Yeah, hopefully. You're very talented, so I think looking for a job with more responsibility is a smart move. Yeah, thanks. Kind words. That is a troll stream? Oh, wait. Pat's thing? I left big tech, but I regret leaving as early as I did. Job market is rough right now. All right. This is something that I'm a little bit afraid of. I'm afraid like I'm leaving at a kind of like a bad time because everything is so uncertain in the future. But I also feel I don't know if I stay any longer. Like, look, I don't even remember how to use Git, man. It's been so long since I worked outside of Google. I don't know how to do anything anymore. I'm struggling like checking out a branch with Git. That's how crazy deteriorated my skills have become, man. I think if I stay any longer, I'm gonna become absolutely obsolete, man. And I don't want that. I want to like, I don't want to just know Google technologies. I want to like know things outside. I'm a niche market of mobile development though, so it's a bit different. Lots of outsourcing going on. Dang. Is there a right time to leave a job? Yeah, I guess not. Oh, thank you for that hydrate, Robodom. Cheers. They squeezing us, and you had the holy grail of not needing to work. Hey, I don't know how long that's gonna last though. I think they're getting geared up to squeeze us a little bit more. Wait, Apple wants me to move to the Bay in 2021. Palantir wants me to move to DC, and Salesforce was full remote. They also gave me 50K signing bonus. Nice. Full remote. They try to replace us with AI so hard. Yeah, they are. So wait till you have something lined up. Nah, I don't play it safe, man. I've never really made safe plays. At least, all right, let me take that back. I think I've made a lot of safe plays in my life. But I think other people might say I take a lot of risky moves. And maybe this is one of them. This man slept on strangers' couches? Yeah, I did sleep on many strangers' couches. We're gonna have a celebration stream on your last day? For sure we are, man. They need to have people to train AI. I think a lot of us will just be the ones that train models in the future. Yeah, I don't know what the future is gonna look like, but I know what my future is gonna look like. It's gonna be exciting. Anyways, so this is my last weekend stream for at least the summer. I'm working on some things, trying to transition after Google, and I'll tell you more about those plans as they get more concrete. What version control do you use if not Git? We use all internal tooling at work at Google. We use something called Fig at Google. I don't even know. It's like Mercurial in the real world. But I mean, you have other things like Git. Wait, can you fix my Gmail before you go? What do you mean? You can just delete stuff from your own Gmail, man. Use this? What is this? Oh, like Googlers transitioning into the real world. What? Yeah, like what tools to use. Yeah, I've seen this page a lot. I've heard of it. Fancy. Yeah, it is fancy, man. I like it a lot. Yeah, thank you, Hepta5. Hey, Hepta5, this is the most I've ever seen you talk without saying only like booty shorts or grinder or toilet chair. Thanks for participating. Or crop top, yeah. Back end, yeah. No condom Chris knows what's up. Hey. Hey, type racer. Alright. I said I was gonna leave a long time ago. But let's do this type racer and then I can go. I have a big day tomorrow, man. Big day for me tomorrow. Relating to my plans after Google. And if everything goes well, I'll let you know maybe in like 3 or 4 weeks about what happens. It's making a startup? Who knows? Wait, what are your plans after? I haven't said. But the only thing I've said is I'm not joining another company. So I don't care about LeetCode training that much. I hope Claude likes your ideas. Yeah, we'll see. Who says it's a singular idea? Could be many ideas, man. Alright, first race is the warm-up, second race championship round, and then I'm out of here. Oh, you know, I didn't even paste the dang thing in the Discord. What am I typing, man? Bunch of nonsense. Simon has at least $216,000 in cash. I did the math. How does the math work for that, man? Are you talking about what's that divided by 4? 4 years at Google? 54K a year? Maybe you're right. Time to start Midnight Dojo. Train the next future Midnight Simons. What? Midnight Dojo. Maybe you could try developing an educational application or a platform with vibe coding. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I just know I need to get out there and try a bunch of different stuff. Are you leaving Google? Yeah, I am. But not right, not like tomorrow or anything. Alright, championship race, real quick. Man, I have a thing wrong with my D key. And I'm a guest anyways. Six Pack Sexy, aka No Condom Chris, 131. Crazy. Around 500, 600K is when you start earning like theoretically 3K a month if you assume 7 to 10% return. Yeah, I'm not trying to retire, man. I'm not trying to live off of 3% a year. I'm not into that, man. I'm not into doing nothing with my life and chilling by the beach and sipping on pina coladas. That's not the life I'm looking for, man. Maybe if I'm like 99. I think even if I'm old, I'm not trying to retire like that, man. I don't think about FIRE as in you make a like you save a bunch of money and then you go to like a low cost of living and only live on 3% of your withdrawals. I am absolutely Not trying to do that with my life. What else is there to do? I don't know. Anything but that. I feel that would become so boring, man. I'm not trying to live a boring life. Pickleball. Wait, let me put this. Let me put this up. Type racer. No condom Chris. 131. Bingo at the resort? Yeah. That's gonna get real boring. I'd say if you do that, you're gonna get so bored within even 2 years. You're not gonna know what to do with yourself. Wait, respect your decisions to look better things for yourself rather than staying in comfort. Age reversal tech might advance by then as well. Age reversal tech? What is this, man? Science fiction? Anyways, is it time to end stream? Who should we go raid? Rafiq! There's way more to do than time to do it. That's how I feel. Have you ever been fired? Oh, I've been fired for sure. I got fired from my very first job. Absolutely been fired, man. I was 16 though. Anyways, I gotta go. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I got fired from an ice cream job. I was serving ice cream and I skipped a day, and then they found out that I wasn't actually sick, and then they fired me. I've been fired from all my jobs. Yeah, right. Anyways, thank you so much. Steven Sagiball, Roxanne, Robodom, Crunk, Master Cash, No Condom Chris. Have a good night. How they found out? My friend told them because they didn't know that I called in sick that day, and it slipped up, and then they're like, what? Anyways, Just Backs, have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. Real Raymond Jones, Low 77, thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Everybody else, Franco Demise, see you later. Alligator, Hepta5, Spetsnaz Logic, NS Gangster, see you later. Have a good night. Everybody from YouTube, whoever is there, have a good night. And we're gonna go raid Rafiq. Please be nice. Rafiq is trying to get knight, and he's been trying to study real hard, so let's go see what's up. I don't know if Rafiq's told people where he works or anything, but I know where he works. Anyways, see you.